Hello again, everyone. Marcus here. I review stuff today. I'm reviewing the song Darkside by Grandson. As usual, this song comes to you as a request from one of my viewers. So if you would like to get your song reviewed, just do what they did. Leave it in the comments and I'll be sure to add it to my list. So, when I first started my channel, I got a lot of requests for Grandson. And I listened to a lot of Grandson, 3, 4 years ago. But since then, I haven't really listened to much of his other stuff. There's a few songs that I really like from him, like "Happy Pills," "Overdose" is a good one. Of course, "Blood Water," that's another good one too. So yeah, I mean, just a lot of good ones from him that I've heard so far. And so I've been sitting on this request for a while now. I figured we'd finally get to it. So with that, let's jump in. Again, this is Darkside, Grandson. Here we go.
The kid has got the dark side, best believe it, push too far, you'll see. The kid has got the dark side, back against the wall, la 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 la. The kid has got the dark side, best believe it's the last trick up his sleeve. The kid has got the dark side, but you don't wanna meet at all. They always picked on him in the class. He would wake up with anxiety attacks till he put the semi-automatic on his back. He got murder in his eyes. Yeah, he wore silence like a mask. Now he's making up for all the violence in his past. Looking from his father who never bothered to ask what his son had on his mind. Yeah, the kid has got the dark side, best believe it. Push too far, you'll see. The kid has got the dark side, back against the wall, la 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 la. The kid has got the dark side, best believe it's the last trick up his sleeve. The kid has got the dark side that you don't wanna meet at all. The kid has got the yeah. He never went to check under his bed. He was living with the monsters in his head. Sick of getting beat up, he listened what they said. Told him do some very bad things. And when the time comes that he counted 10, ain't nobody ever gonna fuck with him again. Feeling all alone, it was him against them. Decided when the lunch bell rings that he'll sing. The kid has got the dark side, best believe it. Push too far, you'll see. The kid has got the dark side, back against the wall, la 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 la. The kid has got the dark side, best believe it's the last trick up his sleeve. The kid has got the dark side that you don't wanna meet at all. The kid has got the yeah. Got the dark side. Yeah. The kid has got the dark side. Yeah. The kid has got the dark side.
Yeah, again, it's been a while since I've really sat and listened to some Grandson, but it was kind of refreshing coming back. It was a very familiar sounding because I think, a lot of his songs, I don't want to say they sound the same, but they do definitely have a familiar feel to them. But yeah, this one was good. I like his voice. Like, again, I always come back to like, I don't know if he's not really singing, right? He's kind of doing this sort of like rap type thing, but I mean, I just like the way he sounds. So anyway, let's break this song down piece by piece like we always do. Of course, starting with the lyrics. It does say here, released with A Modern Tragedy Volume 2. This is Grandson's second song related to school shootings. The song is denoting the ways that school shooters have, will, or can be created by the society. It is speaking of a kid that is bullied, ignored, and abused. He uses his dark side as a persona to represent his anger and hatred towards the society that forced him to become the way he currently is. Yeah, I think, I kind of got that from my first listen, but, let's take a look at those lyrics and let's dive a little bit deeper into it. So, it says here, the kid has got a dark side, best believe it, push too far, you'll see. The kid has got a dark side, back against the wall, la la la. The kid has got a dark side, best believe it. It's the last trick up his sleeve. The kid has got a dark side that you don't want to meet at all. They always picked on him in the class. He would wake up with anxiety attacks till he put a semi-automatic on his back. He got murder in his eyes. Yeah, he wore his silence like a mask. Now he's making up for all the violence in his past. Took it from his father who never bothered to ask what his son had on his mind. So yeah, I mean, just straight up tells you kid who was kind of bullied, and who maybe didn't have the best relationship with his family. Took the gun from his father, and the father didn't even, never even thought to check in on his child. So, yeah, one way that shit like that happens. The kid has got a dark side, best believe it. Push too far, you'll see. The kid has got a dark side, back against the wall, la la la. The kid has got a dark side, best believe it's the last trick up his sleeve. The kid has got a dark side that you don't want to meet at all. The kid has got a dark side. He never went to check under his bed. He was living with the monsters in his head. Sick of getting beat up, he listened what they said, told him do some very bad things. And when the time comes that he count to 10, ain't nobody ever gonna fuck with him again. Feeling all alone, it was him against them. Decided when the lunch bell rings that he'll sing. So yeah, I mean, to me, I think between the two, and just from what I feel like I've seen on like the news and stuff, this is the more likely scenario than the first one, right? Like, yeah, sometimes it's the kid who's bullied and outcasted and whatever, but I feel like a lot of times it's the kid who is, on certain online forums, or who is radicalized in one way or another, told by some people to do some bad things, that kind of thing. So yeah, the kid has got a dark side, best believe it. Push too far, you'll see. The kid's got a dark side, back against the wall. This kid has got a dark side. Best believe it's the last trick up his sleeve. The kid has got a dark side that you don't want to meet at all. The kid has got a dark side. Kind of goes on like that for some time. You can't run, you can't hide. The kid has got you can't run, you can't hide. Someone let me off this ride. The kid has got, yeah. I mean, lyrically, I think he captured it. And like the idea, again, that it's like, there's these, I think, two prevailing ideas when it comes to like a school shooter, right? It's either the loner, the kid who's bullied, etc., or it's the kid who has been radicalized online, that kind of thing, or a combination of the two. So kind of tells a story here of honestly what we've been experiencing a lot over the last couple decades. So it's a rough topic, but I think he writes about it well. So I'm going to give him 2 thumbs up lyrically. As far as instrumentation and vocals go, again, I like his vocal style. He's got this sort of like rock and roll edge to it, while still, again, kind of maintaining this rap style. So I don't know, I just really like his approach to it. Vocally, instrumentally, a lot of great guitar work throughout. Really kind of set the tone for the song and kind of provided some of that chaos and some of that energy. The beat overall I thought was fantastic. Again, similar to a lot of the other Grandson songs I've heard, there's that kind of typical beat drop, and snare drums and everything else. So, but I like it. It's a style that I've come to really appreciate. So, honestly, instrumentally, vocally, I'll give this one 2 thumbs up. It was pretty solid as far as like Grandson songs go. Like a pretty solid one. Like there's some that I think I like just about every song I've heard from him. There's some that I really love and have on repeat. But this is one of those that I think is pretty strong. It's pretty up there. So I really enjoyed it. As far as replay value goes, yeah, it goes on the playlist. You know, I don't listen to a whole lot of Grandson anymore, although, you know, he still exists on my playlist for sure. It's just, yeah, you know, just not always in the mood for that type of music. So is this song gonna make the playlist? Yeah, for sure. Am I gonna listen to it all the time? Probably not. But, you know, still a good song. I give it a thumb up for replay value. Overall, thank you so much. It was a great song. Thank you so much for the request, for whoever requested this one. As always, if you enjoyed the music as much as I did, go support the artists. Go listen to their music wherever you can. And if you liked what you saw here on the channel, consider supporting the channel by doing all the normal stuff that you do on YouTube. You know, like and subscribe and comment. You can even check the description if you'd like to follow me on Twitch, TikTok, or Instagram. Alright guys, that's going to be it for me. Hope you enjoyed the video, and hope to see you in the next one. Bye for now.